The Biden administration has asked federal agencies to review the Trump administration's public charge regulations. The request was formalized in an executive order that was signed on February 2nd. It was titled Restoring Faith in Our Legal Immigration Systems and Strengthening Integration and Inclusion Efforts for New Americans. In the order, it states, consistent with our character as a nation of opportunity and of welcome, it is essential to assure that our laws and policies encourage full participation by immigrants, including refugees, in our civic life. Also, that immigration processes and other benefits are delivered effectively and efficiently, and that the federal government eliminates sources of fear and other barriers that prevent immigrants from accessing government services available to them. Fear was a big impact of that public charge regulation and rule. It created a chilling effect. Fear of using public benefits, since the more restrictive definition of public charge could consider for some public benefit use to be a heavily weighed negative factor should they choose to change their status to a more permanent status at some point in the future. It kept people and a lot of children from using the public benefits and health services they were entitled to, especially during a pandemic. And as we've talked about quite a bit on this channel, this was a heavily litigated issue in the federal courts. And now we have an executive order to peek under the hood at that. And here's what it does. It asks the Secretary of State, the Attorney General, the Secretary of Homeland Security, and heads of other relevant agencies, and they mentioned Health and Human Services and Housing and Urban Development as examples, to now review these regulations and their impacts. They have 60 days to submit a report describing the agency actions and steps they plan to take to promote the intent of the order. And that's the intent, was those three statements we shared just a bit ago, especially that part about removing barriers and eliminating fear. Now, public charge was only one piece of this executive order on immigration policy. It also included reviews of other agency rules, regulations, and actions to set timelines for agencies to report back to the president with their intended next steps. They want to eliminate barriers that impede access to immigration benefits, promote naturalization, and they even set out a section to revoke that May 2019 presidential memorandum that's related to sponsoring immigrants. You can read about this in the description below. We share the link to the executive order. We will come back to you with updates as those agencies report back to the president.